Alright guys, so in this video I want to talk about something very simplistic about the Tai Chi again. This is one very simplistic exercise that you guys can do to help you guys keep your Chi up. And again, as I talked about before, you try to kind of focus your energy coming from up all the way into your crown chakra and then here. And then I like to do from here to your real heart, the pulsating heart, not the heart chakra that some people say is in the middle, because that is can be overwhelming for beginners. You want to do one here and then pretend you have a second heart on the other side and then come back up. But once you start feeling some tingling from either sitting or laying down, whatever you find comfortable, or you could be standing. If you have good functioning, if your entire body is fully functioning, and you're lucky like that, and you don't have locks, let's talk about locks here. If you have any kind of deformity, if you have any kind of disability, for instance, I've got bow legs. Whether you have bow legs or knock knees or some problem with your shoulder, whatever it is, all those things end up being locks. And so not only do they distract you from feeling Chi, and not only do they distract you from being able to calm yourself down and reach that higher level of consciousness, but they literally, especially like I've noticed myself, the knee thing really causes a lot of issues with me trying to focus and doing Tai Chi. It's better to have knock knees, which kind of forces you to be like in a sort of pigeon step position, like you do in Wing Chun or Yong Chuan. I'm sure I butchered that, but anyway, when you have bow legs, the energy basically goes in multiple ways, but when it comes to the feet, it'll go from the ground into the feet and then towards the middle. Imagine your knees touching in the middle, and then it will go up towards the hips. And that's how mechanically you're able to stand, right? Now, when you have knock knees or regular knees, that is all perfectly kind of aligned. So the energy can do this from one foot, going up to the knee and then up to the hip. But when you have bow legs, what happens is the energy goes from the feet up to the bow leg, and then it goes off of your body. It shoots off to the hips, which is why people who have people who have bow legs tend to have hip problems, and then that obviously trickles up to the spine and causes other issues up there. So sadly, that's a big problem for us. But for regular people with regular legs and stuff, the energy will flow naturally up and then up all the way through into the crown and then up to the heavens. So just a little side note there for you guys to understand how the energy is helping you keep a standing proper position. So when that fails, and that's the reason why I keep telling a lot of people, they're like, oh, well, I have this problem, I have that problem, so on and so forth. Generally speaking, the majority of people, unless they've been, unlucky and they went to war and they lost an arm or something, but even if you did lose an arm, theoretically, if you're able to keep that Chi going from one to your heart to here and up, unless this little triangle here has been disrupted, you should still be able to do a good Chi flow, and therefore get the full extent of the regeneration. Sadly, for the people who have disabilities, this is the only way that I could find that seems to work. If, on the other hand, you're like perfectly normal, then you can take advantage of more points. And then just going to finish this little video real quick with a fun little exercise that you guys can do if you want to try to manipulate the actual Chi with your hands as a beginner. You can just do this, as you can see here. Just hold your hands up like this, and then you can sort of turn your hands like this in a ball, and then you can do the opposite in a ball. And if you notice in the chi form, this pose will happen over and over again in many different forms, including there are different forms of chi that will branch off into Wing Chun, and they also have this kind of carrying the ball. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope this helps you out in your Tai Chi endeavors to feel chi. Eventually, when you do get better, you may feel some tingling on your hands, and you should, at the very least, start feeling some warmth at about this. You should be able to start feeling some warmth at this level when you get pretty good. When you're just beginning, you most likely won't feel any heat unless you're like pretty close. But once you get to a pretty good level, you should be able to feel a lot of heat, even at this distance. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.